Well, welcome back. Someone accidentally tripped our wires and he's had to start from scratch again to get all the graphics up and running. So we are back online, thankfully, and into this game. And we're about half an hour into the game. So hope you're enjoying what we're about to produce for you. Stay with us. We'll keep our fingers crossed and we'll stay online for the rest of the match. Into the fifth end here, and it's now 5-3 to Fraser Coast. I can just barely read the board myself. So Maria Bolt leading off for Fraser Coast. Cherryl Johnston for Bundaberg.
Bear with me, I'm just going to organise these shares.
Looks like Cheryl's holding shot there. Second for Fraser Coast is Lynda Kattenberg. A nice shot for Lynda. That looks like a shot from our position here. Second for Bundaberg is Roslyn Byers.
Just to make life a little bit easy for the commentators and your viewers, the first lead not on. No. Oh,
there you are.
Slightly.
We're still having a few technical problems, but we're getting them sorted, so please bear with us.
Okay, can you hear that? Yep, okay, we're on, we're back on. Everything goes smooth if you want it. Yeah, as I was saying, to make life easy for the commentators and you, the viewers, the fans, the first and the lead, that is, and second for Fraser Coast, the pink bowls, and then we go into confusion from there, which I'm sure you'll be able to work out.
Well, that's Liz Beale's second bowl.
Well, nobody's shot yet. Yeah, we're just trying to get the progressive scores up there for you. Hi Kurt, yes, YouTube is working, I believe. And we should be okay from here. And Robbie says he hopes so. The air has been blue.
Oh, nice shot here from Judith Mitchell.
In the Fraser Coast team, we've got three debutantes: the lead, the second, and the third, as in Marie, Lynda, and Judith. And the experienced one is Pat.
And Liz Beale's shot coming in, just a bit long. Good line.
Just give you a bit of a rundown. The Bundy team, Cheryl's from Elliott Head. Roslyn is from the Waves, Liz is from Bargara, and Suzanne is from Bargara. The Fraser Coast team, Marie is from Harvey Bay, Lynda from Urunga, and Judith, Harvey Bay, and Pat, our experienced skipper, is from Maryborough. And we'll give you a bit of a rundown on who's using what. We've already got the lead and the second sorted. Maybe you can take over there, Liz.
Right, coming down now for Fraser Coast is Judith Mitchell with the green bowl. Ooh, going for a bit of weight. Okay, skips to take over while we catch our breath. Technical problems now sorted. Robbie's looking happy again, almost.
Temporarily.
It was a mammoth job, so we do appreciate Robbie's persistence and talents.
We'll try and get you some updates on some other scores as we go. Certainly around the rinks here, we'll have Christine bringing us some updates, but we'll try and find out what's been happening around the other greens. And the defending champions, Gold Coast, got through with a whisker, I believe, this morning. What was that? This is in the men's, yeah. And the far north Queensland men certainly took it up to them, and from all accounts, lucky to get out of it. But that's how you win tournaments. You have a bit of luck and a bit of talent.
Okay, Suzanne Kington's bowl. She's got the orange bowls. Skipping for Bundaberg. And Pat Howard skipping for Fraser Coast. She might get a wick here, but I think it's going to shove her offline. So at the moment, Bundaberg holding one.
G'day Mick Stumbles, Go Bundy. How you doing, my old flower?
Troy Jamison, where's Brian and Bruce? Well, Brian's now been elected Vice President of the Queensland Bowls Association, so he's busy now doing the rounds and representing Bowls Queensland. Bruce is taking a well-earned break. So you put up with both, unfortunately, Lawman and myself. So
You can handle that, Troy. You down for the state, Troy, in the AO? I know you haven't got much to do in your life other than play bowls and maybe do some work. So you're down there, down here.
Just stayed in. So full length jack. Bundaberg to lead off, and Cherryl Johnston's got the mat.
And Mike Watts from Aberystwyth. Not many of them get it right, do they, Mike? Just bear with us on the updates on scores. We've had a few dramas here with outage, and once Robbie's been able to collate all the scores there, will be on, and here it's coming. Bundaberg 24, Fraser Coast 8. And that's on 16 ends, I think.
Okay, Maria's got a shot to... No, she might hold shot there, but she's knocked the Cheryl's bowl back a bit. Cherryl coming down on her forehand. A little bit long, this one.
Thank you.
Maria putting her second bowl down using aerodynamics, 3.5.
And our roving collator, Christine, is with the round the green updates. Tropical Far North Queensland 21, Burnett 10, and that's after 16 ends. Mackay 13, Port Curtis 8, that's after 15 ends. Central Queensland 4, Condamine 15 after 12 ends. And the Gold Coast Tweed Blue 16, Leichhardt 10 after 15. Thank you.
Okay, still plenty of room there for a winning shot. Lynda Kattenberg putting her bowl down on the forehand. And again, a little bit short. But it'll be shot. Okay, Roslyn Byers. Because you've got to remember, these ladies have just come off the outdoor greens and trying to adapt to the indoor carpet. Not always easy to go from one to the other.
Never easy, is it?
No, it's not.
And vice versa, yeah. There's the shot.
So Fraser Coast holding at least 2. It's difficult to see the length from here, but at least 2. Remember, Fraser Coast at the moment have got all the pink bowls, Bundaberg the blue bowls.
Why can't they do it this easy all the time?
Wouldn't it be great?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to make it compulsory next year.
All right, you tell them, okay, Lawman?
Get the hand brush out, get the painting going.
Judith Mitchell.
Oops.
Oh, she's picked it up. But that's another one for their team, Fraser Coast. Judith, the odd one out here with the green, the 2 pinks and a purple in their team in terms of the colour of their bowls.
And she's playing with an SR 3.5.
Liz Beale with the darkish blue bowl.
Dynamic 2.5s. Alan Vidler would want me to mention that. The Aero Man. And he'll be watching.
Right, Judith's last bowl. What's she got for us? Looking pretty good at this stage, Lawman. Looking real good. And a top shot.
2 good bowls, eh?
Yep. So that's putting the pressure on Bundaberg.
And smiles all around on that side.
Mulling over the head. What do we got? can Lorraine pick up here for Bundaberg? My apologies, I can't read my own writing. That's Suzanne Kington, of course, for Bundaberg.
I'm not surprised. Even the ants couldn't read that.
Yeah. Well, that's Pat Howard. I can read that. Come on, Pat. What do you got for us?
Hello. We've got the birds.
Our magpie friend called in. Very cheeky, sitting right on our desk.
Anything here worth stealing? I've seen the Maggies, or was it the Blackbirds, or whichever, opening bowls bags.
Really?
Yeah, pulling the zip. Alan Bidler, the same line every time. That's only your line, Mr. Bidler.
Oh, okay, Fraser Coast holding a few here. I didn't see the signal. Hand went up and down very quickly.
Only one down.
Just the one. Maria Bolt leading off for Fraser Coast. Cherryl Johnston to reply. Seem to be favouring the Stitch side in this game. Well, at the moment anyway.
Yeah, it's still catching them out, isn't it?
It is. Okay, this looks a bit better. Cutting across the line, but the length's not too bad.
We haven't seen a size 4 today, have we?
No, that's right. That would be unusual though for ladies, wouldn't it?
I don't know. It's still saying you play with as big as you can handle, the heaviest bowl you can handle. I remember a famous old skipper from Victoria, Sess Arbuckle, from St Arnaud, size 7.
Wow.
And he could probably put 2 in one hand. He was a big farmer and a really good bowler.
Make a good basketballer
Big,
too.
gentle giant. I did see a picture one day of one guy holding 6 bowls up, 3 in each hand above his head. And I've still got the picture somewhere.
Wow.
That takes some doing. And that was before, you know, the small and coloured bowls came out. This is probably from 25, 30 years ago.
That's a big fist. Okay, Roslyn Byers coming back, picking up 2 for Bundaberg.
In answer to your question, Troy, we'll be at Musgrave tomorrow, being Thursday. Friday, Helensvale. Saturday, Broadbeach. Sunday, a day of rest to look after mothers. Don't you forget. And kick off again Monday. I'm pretty sure we'll be sticking around for quite a few of the events at Musgrave.
Okay, Fraser Coast down by 2. Roslyn Byers putting her second down. Just running outside the count. Okay, Judith Mitchell, third for Fraser Coast.
Yeah, it's not going to come, is it?
Liz Boyle.
Fraser Coast, we're holding 2 and still holding 2.
Still holding 2. Okay, coming off your own there. That's Pat's directed to Judith.
Very upright delivery. And coming okay.
And a nice ball.
Good correction.
That'll be shot.
The girls are happy. High fives all around.
Nice delivery from Liz. Nice smooth release. A little bit long.
Yeah, and it'll come back all of that.
Good line. Well, I don't think the winning shot's been played there yet, Lorman.
I think you're right.
Troy's asking, where are we now? We're at Paradise Point, Troy. Undercover, and they're indoor rig.
It's getting quite cloudy out there as well. There was talk of rain today. We've done really well to stave it off up to now. The trees are blowing, but conditions look reasonably good out there. It's not too hot, not too humid.
Pat Howard's put a nice one in to take shot. As we mentioned before, winning shot hadn't been played. Maybe it has now. Let's see what Suzanne Kington's got. There it is. Lovely shot and a toucher.
Brilliant. And just made sure of 2.
Good sight on view there, thanks to Robbie.
Swinger on the backhand. Forehand. Left-hander.
Forehand, left-hander.
Wake up, Alan. She's give it every
doing
chance.
it well too. Just going to come under.
Great effort. Size 3 should have got that. Oh, sorry, she has got a 3.
Okay, can Suzanne consolidate another shot? Looking good. It's going to crash and burn on the front. Just the one. One to Bundaberg.
think we'll find this one a bit longer. See, we've got these girls trained well.
6 all.
They're giving us the finger sign,
Which one?
so to speak.
So 6 all on our streaming rink, and 28-11 to Bundaberg on the big board.
Yeah, Lorraine Stockham's team yet to get on the board. After 6 ends, 11-0 down. That will change. Jill Callaway, 12-5 up of Betty Humphreys' team.
Slightly change the legs for the jack.
Did she lose it?
Yeah, went out of balance.
I was losing track. Looking at my notes. I've been playing with a dodgy knee of late, and up on at Maroochydore in the singles I played with a stick, a knee strap and a back brace, but I couldn't get down to roll the jack, so I was having to bounce it, and I'm definitely improving because I only threw 5 out of bounds on the Saturday and only threw 1 out on the Sunday, so
there you go.
It's definitely improved.
Is that a permanent thing with the stick?
Believe it or not, no. I gave it away 3 games ago and I can manage without. The back brace is gone and the knee strap, everything's gone. I've played 3 games without everything. I've had treatment, but it's all natural stuff, another story.
Nice smooth release there from Cherryl Johnston.
Some support coming in from Steve Hyde for the Fraser Coast.
And that'll be shot.
Yeah, good line here.
Yep, Maria Bolt responding and looks as though, oh, it just rolled in, but I think she'll get under.
I've got to say, didn't do any harm.
Just went through.
Should have done better to hit it, actually.
Yeah.
Just in between deliveries here, if you've never been to the Paradise Point Bowls Club, it's a magnificent complex here. Great new surrounds in the clubhouse, restaurant, reception area, sports bar. Everything's looking fantastic. Greens are running brilliant, and this indoor complex is something to die for. All weather green, of course, undercover. Get a odd bit of wind in here, but hey, nothing's perfect. So if you do get the chance, Paradise Point Bowling Club. And our esteemed leader here in the bowls coordinator, is legendary Billy Cornell's, former Australian player and Commonwealth Games gold medalist, if I remember right. Certainly was silver, but
who did he play for, Lorman?
Who did he play for?
Yeah.
As in
Australia?
country?
Yeah.
Here? Yeah,
he won a Commonwealth Games gold medal.
Yeah, he won it. I think it was in Melbourne, if my memory serves me right. Maybe if Billy's watching this, instead of running around like a lunatic, which he normally does, he could just drop something in there. Yeah, played for Australia, played for Queensland, played for New South Wales. For Victoria, and I'm not sure about New South Wales. I think he's currently in the over 60s side and still playing as good a bowls as he ever did. I actually trialled with Billy when we both had our first state trial. I failed miserably and he got in and went on to play for Australia, so there's something there, isn't there? Or something lacking. Have we got that? anniversary follower.
Roseanne Howard, wonderful venue. Thanks, Roseanne. You've been here, obviously. And it certainly is. Since they've put this new carpet down, it's revitalised this indoor rink.
The lighting's good in here as well. I remember playing in here when it was grass green in the Gold Coast Carnival. I think it was the coldest day I've ever witnessed in Queensland.
Oh.
My hand was frozen. I could hardly hold a bowl. And the wind, the chill factor was unbelievable.
Okay, well, Fraser Coast signalling 1 down. So Bundaberg holding 1.
Yeah, just to answer that one, John Wessling, I thought Kirkall won in Melbourne. He certainly did. He won the gold medal singles. We all remember seeing his dynamic body on television. But with Billy, it was the triples. And as I say, yet to confirm whether that was gold or silver. If I see him around, I'll grab him.
Good CV, Lawman.
He certainly did, and
Yeah.
so did that other fella. He wasn't bad, was he? That Kelvin Kirko.
Kelvin Kirko, yeah.
You've heard of him. We've all heard of him.
Vaguely. Club Tweed, he's one of our stalwarts down there.
Yeah, he does. He plays bowls. I'll tell you what, I put something on his Facebook a few days ago about, it was probably his birthday or anniversary or something, and I did make the comment, and I mean what I said.
Invest better.
One of the
Invest with
greatest
ASCF.
ambassadors
Call
for our
13 Invest
sport
today or
in
visit
Australia.
ascf.com.au.
Just a character, full of talent, personality, comedian, and a loving husband and father. Good all-round guy. That'll cost you, Calvin.
And he still plays the mean game of bowls too.
Yeah.
Watched him in the Premier League this season. Certainly had plenty of shots on show.
Keeps telling me he's winding down. Still turns up at the BPL, doesn't he? Even if he's coaching,
Yeah,
he's
coaching.
there.
Yep.
Do anything for a beer, that boy.
Okay, this is still pretty tight here. Tight head. And from what we can tell, it's still Bundaberg's shot. No change since Pat Howard signal 1 down. This could change it. Can it get back? It's looking pretty good.
Wow.
Oh, nice shot. It looks as though that dark blue bowl just next to the jack is holding shot. There's a magpie friend back again.
Buzz off.
Oh, look at this shot. What's it going to do? Roll out? Roll in. So it's 2, I think, for Bundaberg now.
We're getting attacked.
Coming from every direction.
I'd give them some of my jerky, but they probably won't leave us alone then.
No, that's right. Oh, Pat's almost shook it up, but I think she's knocked hers out a bit. So looks like 2 for Bundaberg. Well, they go to measure.
Going for 3.
2 out, might be measuring for 3. Not they're taking 3 out.
Wow. That's very deceiving on the screen,
It
wasn't
is, isn't it? And of course, they're at the far end from our commentary position, so we can't even see it live.
I couldn't even work out what she was measuring for here.
No. 3. 3 to Bundy. Not a bad drop. The old Bundy.
I'm a beer man. I like my Tooheys new and my Crown Lager. Been known to alternate them.
We've got an Irish viewer, Mary McAnuff, watching from Newry in Ireland. Well, welcome, Mary. I don't know what time of day it'll be over there, but I would assume it would be night time.
Right. It'd be the middle of the night, wouldn't it? 9, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's 9. Maybe Mary's an insomniac or we've got it wrong. Beautiful part of the world, Ireland. 4 in the morning.
4 in the morning.
Mary's on the night shift.
Early riser. Roseanne Howard answered our query before. She said it was a wonderful venue. We wondered why, and she said, yes, I have my sister and her husband play there. So she's got good second-hand information.
Both girls picked the line perfect. .408.
Well, good morning, Mary McAuliffe. 4:08 in the morning.
A tap of the morning to you.
Another nice shot from Maria. Just run through. Nice to have picked up Cheryl's ball, but just missed. Okay, Suzanne seems to want Roslyn to come in on her forehand.
Roslyn plays out of the waves and she's playing with arrow 2s. And if Alan Vidler knows what he's talking about, he'll be able to tell us what type of arrows. Because when I asked Roslyn what type of bowls have you got, she said blue. I said, go on, give me some more. There are 2. I said, have you got any more? She said, well, arrows, I think.
Pretty technical.
I said, okay, we'll leave it at that.
And the Kattenberg just running through slightly. But being at the back, it's never wasted. Bit wide this one from Roslyn. Will it come back?
It'll come back.
Come back now,
it's
but
the weight.
Bit long.
Yeah, they are running on, aren't they? Here's one for the viewers. What's the quickest green you've ever played on? We don't want to hear about the slowest, just the quickest. And to set you off, I played at Southport 30 years ago. It was running 22.5 seconds, and the wind was that strong. They had canvas mats. We had to get somebody to stand on the mat behind us when we delivered. Otherwise it took off. And yes, we got belted.
Well, if you're still wondering, Lawman, Roslyn's Aero 2s, we've been told by, so I'd say it was Roslyn's husband, Ronald Byers, that she uses Optima.
Optima.
Judith just a bit short. Got the line. Okay, can Liz change this setup for Fraser Coast? Fraser Coast holding 2 at the moment.
Just a little fill in here. Callum Murray, 26 today. Trish, better half of Bernie Webster. I'm not going to tell you how old she is. And Mark Hurst from Club Burley. Happy birthday, guys. Well, it's getting away from the Fraser Coast now, isn't it? 40-12.
Yeah, those other 2 greens, they're getting a bit of a hiding. 14-5. Jill Calloway over Betty Humphreys. And Faye Clark 17-1 over Lorraine Stockham.
The good news is Lorraine Stockham's on the board. She could double her score from here. Quite easy. "23 seconds in Timaru, New Zealand on Cotula Green."
Wow, 23.
20. You had to beat me with half a second. Yeah, can you imagine?
Imagine, wow.
You didn't have a backswing, you started off in front.
Oh, nice ball from Suzanne. So she's taken the shot away from Fraser Coast.
And blow it, yeah.
Okay, Pat.
Well, I've played on greens with the old bowls where they've turned around and started going back, and that's not an exaggeration.
Pat almost got that. Got Suzanne's bowl, but she's just gone through at the back. Should you play onto it, push it through, she'd pick up 3. Okay, Suzanne. Oh, she's picked up another one, I think.
She's got the right weight to play that shot.
There's 4. 2. Sorry, 2.
Yeah,
the
tap on the bowl onto
Yep.
the jack would have been 3, but equally you got that.
That's going to be hard to get.
Well, all she's got to do is sit on it, really. Sounds easy, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Bit heavy. Can it come back? Oh, she's starting to turn now.
Yeah.
This is looking not too bad.
It's just a fraction short, I think. Yeah. Look quicker than that out of her hand, didn't it?
Did. Halfway down, looks like it was going to skyrocket through. 2 shots to Bundaberg. Nice pick up there from Suzanne. That's what you pay the skips big money for, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, John Westling, any idea who your next live stream game is? And I believe it's Gold Coast Ladies and Condamine. Okay, just getting confirmation on that from Robbie. Bolivia Millerick. Wendy Heslop. Adcock. Got. All right. Chinchilla Bowls Club. Paradise Point is the fastest I've played on many years ago. Okay. You don't get around much. Sorry about that. Yeah, there's plenty faster than here. The Alpine Rivers, that was 1920 sometimes, I reckon. Too quick. It'd be talking about outside. Yeah, it could. It would have to be. Yeah. Or she would have to be. Yeah, I've played on it out there running 18, 19.
Cherryl Johnston picked up shot. Nice second shot for the lead.
Here's Chris with our around the rinks update. Tropical Far North Queensland 43, Burnett 16 after 30 ends. Mackay 26, Port Curtis 15 after 27 ends. Central Queensland 12, Condamine 35 after 30 ends. And Gold Coast Tweed Blue 21, Leichhardt 29. Now then, could be very interesting. Thanks, Christine.
Good shot here from Roslyn Byers. 2 for Bundaberg. But Lynda Kattenberg's going to change that. And looks like she's holding shot.
Yep.
For Fraser Coast. And happy smiles all around.
High tens.
Oh, bad luck. Roslyn just pulled up slightly short, but it was a good ball. Good line.
What do you mean, few beers first?
Okay, Lynda, can you repeat the first bowl? Yes, she can. Just a bit too far. Just the one down. There's Beale with a smooth delivery. Looking pretty good, Lawman.
Certainly is.
Oh, what's it going to do? Fall out or in? I'd say out. Fall out against the bias. I know we've got someone standing in our way down there. Lollies.
Got to have the lollies. Wow. Just inside was good.
Yeah, would have been.
All covered now, Robbie? All covered? All covered? No glitches? No dramas? No threats? Cool.
This is going to pull up a bit short. Like the wick. No. Thought I saw one of the Bundaberg ladies signalling one down, so looks as though that pink bowl on the right might be holding shot.
Yep, that looks favourite from here. This is the only set of Henselites we've seen in the 2 games. Actually, I'm wrong there. No, it's Pat who's got the Henselite, isn't it? Yep.
Ooh.
Yep, they're the Henselite. Watch this come home.
Mm.
What a great bowl.
Oh.
Oh.
To the Fraser Coast was the signal down the far end.
Looping left. Oh, backhand, should I say. She's got a lot more turn out of her bowl than the others did. Maybe they're a classic too. Do you remember the classic too?
No, I don't.
They turn around the cape sideways.
It's hard to pick up colours from this far away. Even the players are having difficulty distinguishing between some of those blues and greens.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be colourblind as a commentator, would you?
No.
I mean, I'm half blind, but...
Well, it's looking pretty good.
Wow.
Oh, it's changed it up anyway. It's gone way back.
I don't know how that held up.
Into the ditch. So... can Pat draw to the ditch? Yeah, she can get round there from her backhand, and that's what she's going for. No, she's left-handed. Her forehand.
Mm-hmm. And that's the wider hand.
Well, that's a bit
She's
narrow.
into the pack.
Yep.
Yep, she doesn't like that one. She's waving it goodbye.
One to Fraser Coast.
Yeah, she'd be disappointed with that. Okay.
Well, this is probably the closest game out of the 3 at the moment. 11-7 to Bundaberg. Whereas the other 2 greens, we've got 17-5 to Bundaberg and 17-4 to Bundaberg. So the big board score of 45-16 is certainly favouring Bundaberg. Looks like an umpire call on a rink next to ours. Be the first time we've seen a umpire today.
And they're on big money too. Yeah, Bundaberg, like the men, the ladies, I've been strong for many years. And consistently strong. It'll be interesting to see how they fared last year. Don't have those stats with us. If anybody does know, maybe you can give us a drum.
Maria's first bowler's out of camera shot, but it's probably 2 or 3 metres back behind the jack, which is on the line too. This bowl's a little bit better. It's going to be a bit short. She's overcompensated.
Yep, got it.
Okay, can Cherryl get around Maria's bowl? Yes, she can.
Beautiful bowl. considering that bowl would have looked like a football.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? So even though there's plenty of room there, it looks as though it might be Cherryl holding at least one. Now this will change it. Lynda Kattenberg shot. One for Fraser Coast for sure now. Roslyn Byers taking the same similar line to her opponent, and she's got around the front bowl and just a little bit back, but great line.
Anybody's out there got the live stream on their phone and they're at one of our other venues, if you've got any updates for us, we'd appreciate it.
Okay, Roslyn Byers with the Optimas 2, as we're reliably told by, we assume, her husband. And it's a good bowl. Ooh, just missed. Nice little wick there would have been good.
Yes, we all pray for them, don't we?
Judith Mitchell for Fraser Coast.
Have you picked a favourite uniform yet? Looking around the shirts?
You know, I'm not a mad fan of bowls uniforms.
No?
I played in America a couple of times at the US Open, and the bowls uniforms over there are so good. They really look spectacular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's not spectacular about that Bundaberg one?
I think they're too busy.
Too busy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think all of them are not particularly Bundaberg, but they're all a bit too busy.
Yeah, one of the best ones I saw, which would have been right up your street because it wasn't busy, but it was good, rich blue colour, and that was Mermaid.
Oh, yeah.
And good quality cloth as well. Remember when you had restrictions on logos and the like, back in the late 90s, early 20s, I was at Surfers Bowls Club as bowls coordinator there, and there was no restriction on advertising logos or colours. Well, we came out looking like racing drivers, and quite a few early days said, oh, yeah, they look too busy, you know. But they got used to it, and then it was the most talked about shirt. Everybody loved it.
I guess the advertisers were happy too.
They were delighted. I've still got my old shirt.
How many bowl shirts have you got?
I think at the last count about 500. But the majority of them are signed up. You know, signed by different players from different countries, different eras.
Well, on the bowls front here, it looks as though Fraser Coast are holding 2. And possibly 3 with that green bowl on the right-hand side at the back. That's changed it up.
Great bowl.
That'll give them 4 probably. Okay, Suzanne Kington looking to change this head. And she's got a good line. And she's got an excellent line and a perfect line. Right on the jack. Toucher. A little bit of help, but that's what she aimed for. Great bowl. Well, they're looking at it. From this angle, looks as though Lorraine's got shot, but as you get closer, I got to keep rewriting my writing. It's Suzanne, of course. So it looks like.
I was going to point at this for you.
Yeah, I know.
You're going to have to write 3 inches
my
tall.
My writing is shocking.
Looks like a speck of dust. You must have brilliant eyesight. Wanda Bundy. Yeah, it's really starting to get away from them now, isn't it?
Yeah. What is it?
33 ends
halfway
played.
Through.
Yeah. Here come the lollies. It's got me beat why they do that. Why would you raise your sugar levels for them to come plummeting down? Bring them some grapes or an apple. I think they're more of a reward and who cares.
They taste good.
Nip that one. Little head shake, dust herself off, and she'll come back with a correction. I've finally convinced Les to write bigger, but it's not much.
I've scrubbed out my scribble and written a bigger scribble. So hopefully get Suzanne's name right from now on. My apologies, Suzanne. Right, Roslyn's bowl. Got a nice line. Great bowl. Just short of toucher.
The Gold Coast team coming up, is that Gold Coast blue, did they say? I'll tell you what, Robbie here, for a man who doesn't eat much, he's on his 9th sandwich.
Okay, Roslyn, repeat the same dose. Rinse, repeat. Good length, just a little bit wide this time. Lynda Kattenberg with her Green Master 2. Just
Ducking.
under the line. It'll come out of the blue pants any minute. There it is.
Is that where it was? Plenty on this one.
Judith ball. Yep, Judith. Mitchell just a little bit long. I like Liz's style. She's got a nice smooth action.
You took the words out of her mouth.
Good
She
release.
sets up well.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, there's nothing hurried about that. Yeah, it's like when you watch the dart players. Those who yank, they pull it offline. Those who go soft and follow through, it's the same with the bowls.
Right, up to the skips again. At the moment, looks as though Bundaberg's holding one, measure for two from the angle we're looking at here. Although from Robbie's angle in the top left-hand corner of the screen.
I don't know if I'm missing something. She looked like she was signalling 5 down.
That could be actually 3.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if these wing bowls are closer than those pink bowls.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look it, but hey, as we say, it's difficult to tell.
As we say, they're at the far end from where we are, so we can't tell from looking at it live. We're relying on the screen as what you can see on your TVs, or your computers, or your iPhones, iPads. I wonder how many people actually put this up on their TVs.
Me.
I do.
For sure.
Yep, I do too.
Well,
it's a nice ball.
It's, I was going to say the shot, but yeah.
Through. Doesn't matter. It's at least 2, maybe 4, depending on how those 2 blue bowls on the left measure up against the pinks.
This is going to change a few things. Ooh. 3 or 4 signal.
Another good bowl from Suzanne.
She pulled the head off that one too, eh?
Yeah, she doesn't like it. No, throw it away. Well, let's start counting, eh? 1, 4. I think that was 4 fingers. Did you see, Lorman?
Couldn't see it. Her hand was off the top of the screen. She's so tall.
16-7. Must have been 4. And Bundaberg starting to run away with this rink as well.
Yes, you can only hope that the Fraser Coast girls are enjoying themselves and don't mind getting a walloping, because the next game is a different game again. And we've all had a walloping.
Builds character, doesn't it?
Absolutely. So what have you got coming up yourself? You said you're playing in the singles, and we know that.
Yeah, the state and then the Aussie Open.
And the Aussie
singles.
Open. Just singles?
Yeah, just the singles. I'm a singles man.
Singles man? Nobody to fall out with?
No, that's right. No one else to blame.
So you're going to play the Tweedheads
Prestige.
Tops? Yep.
The tops, yeah.
And did you play Musgrave this year?
I did.
Yeah.
Easter singles, yeah.
Right. Yeah, we don't get enough singles, do we?
No, there's quite a few tournaments that have now gone by the by. The old Salisbury singles were a good one.
It was a cracker, that one.
Yeah. And Park Beach singles, that's gone by the by.
That's now pairs. Probably makes sense. There was the Masters in Brisbane. I can't think of the name of the club.
I used to enjoy playing in the Coolangatta Saturday morning singles, but it's starting to fade as well, unfortunately.
That's the one that Robbie Perella started, isn't it?
I spoke to Robbie one day and I asked him about that, and he said, look, I started that back in the 80s and 90s, and we had 3 rinks full and a 9 and 11 o'clock session. So 6 rinks going on a Saturday morning.
He was quite proud of that.
Yeah.
Here we go. Back to back about the green running 23. Oh, back to that about a sitting toucher. Was directly behind the jack.
Never seen it since.
Never seen it since. Somebody steal it.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, from around the rinks. Tropical Far North Queensland 52, Burnett 27 on 41 ends. Mackay 35, Port Curtis 20 after 36 ends. Central Queensland 19, Condamine 44 after 39 ends. And Gold Coast Tweed Blue 36, Leichhardt 35. We have a game. That's going to be interesting. Condamine and Gold Coast coming up next, and yeah, who's going to be in the box seat there? Thanks, Christine. Dropped or got? Got it.
Great shot from Roslyn. 2 for Bundaberg.
Yeah, just got to slip through.
Yeah. Liz looking for directions from her skip. Suggesting her forehand.
Yeah, she played a pretty good bowl with the first bowl, didn't she?
Skip's happy with that shot.
It's really good when you've got an experienced skipper like Pat Howard taking in 3 debutants. I mean, I know they're selected for her, but you know, it's must be rewarding in itself. You know that she can see them through this this series, and hopefully they're going to bigger, better things. Yeah.
Well, Ronald's just answered Roslyn's, I'm assuming, husband. Roslyn, back in 2018, playing with the South Toowoomba Tigers, was coached by Bill when he was at South Tweed.
Yes. Now Kurt's asking me what the Port Curtis score was. Am I supposed to remember that? The scores have gone, sunshine. I'll see what I can do for you. Have you got the Port Curtis score there? 20 and Mackay 35. Yep. 36 ends. Hope you got that, because I'm not telling you again.
And that's the lawman speaking.
Kelly Corbishley goes Cherryl.
Okay. Suzanne Kington. Looking to consolidate.
Very handy.
Very handy there. Pat Howard responding, and good line.
The line's good. She can slip past that and pick up, get off. It didn't do any harm.
Fall in, and she's got shot. And
the cheer squads are out.
Fraser Caster happy with that. I think she's going to run into traffic here.
Yeah, looked tight all the way.
Probably gone well under.
Has she got another one?
Certainly knows the line from the first one. That's coming back nice too. Might crash and burn.
Yeah. Another foot, she'd have rolled there.
Yep. One to Fraser Coast. Brings them back to 16-8. Not out of it. Not out of it.
Well, when you think this is the tightest game out of the 3.
Want an investment that can provide a monthly income? With Australian Secure Capital Fund, you can earn a 7.75% per annum return on a 12-month investment in their high-yield mortgage fund. Call 13invest today or visit ascf.com.au.
13invest is the number to contact.
And tell them you know Joe Bennett. Big Joey Bennett.
And of course we would like to thank our other sponsors, Bowls Queensland, Australia's Gold Coast, BCIB Insurance Brokers, and Bowls Queensland. Of course I've mentioned them already. And of course don't forget Mullins, More Than Law, Queensland Government, ACET Sport, and the J. Carroll Club Promotions, and Bio Scrapes Group. We hope you support them because they support bowls.
Here, here. As she checks her watch. Good on her. That's the good part about bowls, isn't it? You can be going in and out, average, and I'm not saying she is, but you pull a blinder out, and that's all you really care about at that moment.
That's right. So one big drive like brings you back for golf. One good drawing bowls does the same thing.
And as you get into your twilight years, like you and me, you're more thankful for the good ones than the bad ones.
Careful there. It's just a number in your head, isn't it, Lawman?
Yep. I'm 74 and I feel like 90. No, I don't. No, I get out of bed every morning as long as I'm breathing. I don't care about the number. My wife's 76 and she's an ever-ready battery.
Wow.
She never stops. She's unbelievable. She can spend 8 hours in the garden.
Is that right?
Yeah. We do have a big garden, mind you.
My girlfriend's 77 and she's still running park runs and running in a classy time.
Yeah?
Yep.
You played a bit of football when you was young, didn't you?
I did. I played for Australia in 77.
I remember
76.
that.
No, hang on, 73. Going back a bit further than that.
So you are older than me.
I am 77, mate.
There you go. Who was the goalkeeper back in your day?
Ron Lord.
Who plays out of Burleigh?
No, Ron's in Sydney. He's a South Coast boy from Sydney.
What's the guy's name who was the goalkeeper? Oh, God, I know him like I know you. Who plays out of Burleigh?
Can't think.
Might have been pre-73.
Ron Lord goes back to the late 60s, early 70s.
Yeah, if there's anybody out there who can tell us the famous goalkeeper from Burleigh who played for Australia, maybe you can pop his name in there for me. I've got the Australian flag signed by the Australian soccer side from 73 or 74.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, good mate of mine was in that team. I missed out, unfortunately, going to Germany.
Who was that?
Gary Manuel.
Okay.
And Johnny Warren.
Johnny Warren. Who was the guy from Newcastle?
Ray Bartz.
That's it, Ray Bartz. Anyway, back to the bowls.
Well, Fraser Coast are holding this at the moment. It's a good sign.
And there's the blocker. Same delivery every time, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty to watch. Nice ball, look at this.
And that's
lovely ball.
And that's what happens.
Makes two. One down, two up.
that's why she's playing 3. Just to make her skipper looks good. Not saying she's not. Better be careful, eh?
Pat just running under.
The idea was right.
Yeah,
she found
good
that
weight.
hole.
It's trying. Oh, bad luck. Okay, Pat's put a bit of weight on this. Will she pick up the jack? I think she's going to hit the front bowl. Oh, she doesn't want to knock another one in.
She's going to walk off that.
Got 2. Orange looks next, doesn't it? 4. Well, there's 2 orange bowls made up the 4.
That's good. She's given us the signal all the way through, hasn't she?
Well, the big board's not looking healthy, is it, Lawman? 64-18.
Not for some.
No. And looking very healthy for someone else.
Who's this? Bill Goff. Where is Brian? We're not telling you. He's been kidnapped and we don't want to know where he is, otherwise we may have to pay the ransom and get him back here. And I am older than you, bloke, says I'm almost 86. Good on you, Bill. Now, Brian's in his president-elect working situation at the moment. I think there's a big meeting tomorrow to confirm his position, but he's out around the grounds just gathering support. As you can imagine, he'd be, as he says, kissing babies and shaking hands, throwing bribes, etc. But yeah, no, he's out there, mate. And you'll catch him back on here. Terry Heath, great bowl Liz, and it was, yeah. And I'm just getting a message here.
Cherryl Johnston started out well for Bundaberg.
Right. Yeah, I'm just told part of his trips today. He's been here already at Paradise Point, and he'll be going to Helensvale and Musgrave, I think he said. But he'll be at Broadbeach as well. You can bet your life on it. He'll be doing the rounds. Oh, he did Brody first, yeah. There you go. Was you in the A-League in the 70s?
Back then it wasn't called the A-League, it was the Sydney First Division, where most of the Australian players were selected from. And I played for Prague back in those days. And then South Coast United under Tommy Anderson.
This guy probably knows you.
Derek
He's
Lynch.
probably got your footy cards.
Two great bowls there. Roslyn Byers backing up her lead, Cherryl.
There you are. We've got a fan. Pot old Pete Shield. Doing a great job, fellas. You keep sucking up to us, mate. You'll be okay. We're doing our best.
Well, at this stage of the game, pink and blue, it's easy to see who's who.
Yeah, it's good.
Gets a bit complicated, the last two bowlers.
This looks like Wiz with his brownie, taking pictures for the Bowls Queensland magazine, I would imagine.
That's some lens he's got on that.
It's top heavy, isn't it?
Yeah.
The old Wiz, eh? Still playing good bowls.
I remember watching Wiz win the Australian Open and it inspired me with his style. I loved his style.
Gets down low.
He does. Follows through, stays down.
Yeah, everything's sweet. I know he played in the North-South Challenge. Is he in the over 60s? Or is he still playing state? Got any idea? Wiz? He's not. Okay. Sorry about that, Wiz. You've had a hard life. Yeah. Yeah, what am I thinking about? Yeah. So, but is he still playing state bowls? No. It's probably still good. Well, he is still good enough, but... Yep. Yep, with 3 locals. Yeah. 2 locals.
Oh, bad luck there from Judith Mitchell. They've still got 3 Bundaberg though. It's a good bowl from Judith. Upset the head.
That's a good head, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Here she comes again. What's this style?
Well, hopefully you got that shot. Check it out.
Nice bowl. 2 good bowls there.
I wonder if she's playing in the mixed pairs next week, mate, looking for a partner. She can skip me.
It's running away.
We've got the CEO heading towards us, taking snaps.
Well, at this stage, from this angle, it looks like at least 3 to Bundaberg. No, maybe just the 2. I think Liz's, Judith's bowl on the left-hand side there's holding out the 3rd. Good bowl here from Suzanne. Lovely bowl. Oh, well, that shook it up. Put Bundaberg back in the box seat again.
Don't get much better heads than that. We got Fuzz Zimmerman. Have a wonderful time, everyone. The best event on the bowls calendar. Let us know where you're from, Fuzz.
Okay, Pat, what do you got for us here? Falling short, unfortunately. Four or five, says Liz to her skip.
We're going to be wearing Christine out at this rate. Right, from around the rinks. Tropical Far North Queensland 57 that is, sorry, 57. And Burnett 30 on 59 ends. Mackay 48, Port Curtis 31 on 48 ends. Central Queensland 27, Condamine 52 on 48. And Gold Coast Tweed Blue 54. Skipped away against Leichhardt on 39. After that last report, 36-35 in favour of the Gold Coast. So they've really jumped away there. Thanks, Christine.
Thank you. You might not get another one, but
Yeah, that's fine. I think everybody will be good with that. And they can get onto Bowls Link, can't they? No?
we're not on bowls.
We're not on Bowls Link. Of course we're not. Just testing.
Turn your phone sideways to find the right distance. It's
5 shots, Bundaberg. Very healthy handful to pick up.
Fuzzy's Gundawindi Barracan for the Downs. Okay, now we know where you're from, Fuzz.
There's the bell. The jack's down, so they've got to finish this end.
that was loud.
Move your bum. We're going to have to make that hook up for Robbie one of these days. Yeah, I don't know if you, well, back in your day you'd remember the old vaudeville acts.
Oh, yeah.
If they were no good, the hook.
Yep, straight
and
off.
yank them off.
Stage left.
Yep. I don't know if you ever heard the story, but I caught Robbie out at Helensvale a few months ago. He's not live streaming, he's actually playing. There's no live stream on that day. And I looked down the rink playing against him, and he's dead set on the line where the camera would be. And I shouted out, "Robbie, camera!" Well, I've never seen him move as quick. Remember that, buddy? Oh, yeah, okay. When I caught you out with the camera and no camera.
All right, Fraser Coast. Let's go out with a bang. Can they score 8 shots?
Are you giving odds?
No.
No.
Well, holding 1, maybe 2. Maybe just the 1.
Just the one, I
Yep.
think, yeah. This looks like one from Lynda.
This could be 2. Great bowl.
Yep. In the pink.
Well, Roslyn putting her first of her 2 down. And no doubt husband Ronald is still watching and probably cheering loudly from the sidelines.
She's getting ready for her first wine, I'd say. Nice relaxing wine before the next game.
It's gone out wide. Will it come back from there?
I'll be getting a message here in a minute. She doesn't drink.
I noticed Derek Lynda asked the question. I'm an ex-referee. Did I ever red card you? No, Derek. No, I was a very good player. Well, actually, I was never red carded. I can't say I was a very good player.
Now then, Jessica Actor. What do you make of that one, huh?
Cut it back to 1.
Not a scammy thing, is it?
Can this rink put Bundaberg into, Fraser Coast into double figures on at least one rink? Well, it looks as though they're going to battle it out. Bundaberg aren't giving them an inch. Judith trying to pull back to 2. Still 1 down. Old Aussie character trying to barrack for the underdog. You want to see them do well, don't you?
Oh, well, you do, don't you? And at least finish off well.
Yeah. And if I wasn't commentating, I'd be coming yelling out, "Come on, Fraser Coast."
Go on, do it.
Suzanne just finishing slightly under. Can Pat knock that blue bowl out, pick up 2, put them into double figures. Triple figures if she could knock it far enough.
She's onto her own, I'd say.
Ooh, knock it. Ooh, rolled out. Of course, there's a long way to go, so you've got to keep your form up. So there's no point Bundaberg letting up at this stage. They've got to keep trying to play as well as they can.
Yep, well, shots could come into it, couldn't it?
Exactly.
It's not just a matter of winning.
Can I wick in? Oh. Just finished short. So Bundaberg holding 1.
They're going to take that.
And that's what they're taking.
That's it, yeah. Oh, that's our last bowl. Well, a convincing win.
It was a convincing win in the end. It was close for a while there, wasn't it?
And Fraser battled it out, yeah.
Yeah, Bundaberg ran away. Well, that was a good game to watch. Quite enjoyed that. Now, who we got next? Gold Coast and
Condamine, I think.
Condamine.
Yeah.
Okay, we might see some of the stars from the Gold Coast in action.
It's Gold Coast blue, isn't it? Yep.
Okay, Gold Coast blue, if you're going to join us in a few minutes' time. The squad made up of Brenda Thompson, Gail Crompton, Karen Goldsworthy and Bolivia Millerick, skip in the first team. Joanne Watts, Serena Bunnell, Heather Hodgson, Serena Matthews for skip in the second team. April Wilson, Yvonne Lovelock, Emma Boyd and Olivia Bloomfield skip for their third side. And in the... just won't find them.
Next page.
Next page. Condamine District, we have Judith Savage, Cheryl Brown, Janelle Brown, Val May Bradshaw, skip, Caroline Hope, Sharon Duhanel, Florence Henderson, that's a famous name, Wendy Adcock, skip, Bonnie Atwood, Dawn Cressy, Angela Bryan and Barbara McDonald skip for the third side. Okay, Ronald.
We'll let Brian Marshall shout that one, Ronald.
Byers asking us if you guys are buying. She likes Moscato.
All right. I think we'll be having about a 15-20 minute break. I'll get confirmation off Robbie with that, but you'll get a post up announcing.
Well, just once again, just before we do sign off, we would like to thank our sponsors. Sponsorship for the district sides, Bowls Queensland. And Bowls Queensland proudly sponsored and supported by Mullins, who More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, ACET Sport, J. Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscrapes Group. So we thank them very much for their support and for their support for bowls.
And on behalf of Gold Coast Tweed Bowls Media, live on the green, this was obviously been streamed by Gold Coast Tweed Media. It's brought to you by Bowls Queensland, Experience Gold and Australian Secure Capital Funds, ASCF, which you can get on their webpage. We would like to thank the host clubs, obviously, Paradise Point, magnificent facility as we all know and can see, and making their facilities available for the 4 days, which does take it away from the members, but the other members understand, and there are other clubs around, and that moves it around. Same with my own club at Ravenna, same thing. We'd like to thank the umpires who've done bugger all day on these rinks, but I'm sure they've been working away around the greens. The greenkeepers do a fantastic job. Bar staff are about to get belted. The bistro staff have done their bit, and all the volunteers for their support of this event, of which there are many. And a special thanks to the Bowls Queensland Match Committee for their work behind the scenes, and a special thank you to Christine, who's been doing the rounds of the rinks throughout the first 2 games today, and I'm sure she'll continue on in the third. And I guess that's sign off for you and me for now.
Okay, Lorman, we'll have a quick respite, get our voices back in gear.
I can understand that.
We have been through
We've
this.
done that.
We'd again like to thank our sponsors, as you can see on the screen. We'll catch you in about 20 minutes time, so if you're a subscriber you'll get a reminder through your feed. 12 and a half minutes time. Okay, to be exact, so make sure you come back around about 2:31, 33 and a half. Thank you.
Want an investment that can provide a monthly income? With Australian Secure Capital Fund, you can earn a 7.75% per annum return on a 12-month investment in their high-yield mortgage fund. All investments are secured by mortgages over Australian property. The funds are externally audited and they don't do risky construction loans. Start investing today with a minimum $5,000 investment, distributions payable monthly, and no entry or exit fees. Invest better. Invest with ASCF. Call 13invest today or visit ascf.com.au.